there for a little while. The last time, the longest I was with Brother Easton was all down there. So that's where I was. Playing music, kind of computer with them, and nobody bought us.
I was just telling Laulani them about how.
I grew up over there too.
Really?
Keaʻau.
Otherwise,
yeah. Henry Keaʻau is my dad.
That's your dad?
My pops, yeah.
He passed away though already.
No, he did not. He just had a stroke.
He did?
But he didn't die.
Oh, that's good.
He died, yeah.
I had one about 7 months ago. That's good, yeah. I'm not ready for go yet.
You're not ready for go yet. Mahalo.
I'm not ready for go yet. I'm ready for seed. I'm trying to fight for back some of our land.
That's right.
You know, they take away land from my family that had over here on by Halafa Valley. We had land. They took them away for what? Build what? The military more up, for the housing more up into the valley. That land up there, they took that away from us.
During the war?
Yeah.
And then what happened here is the Japanese people who lost their land over there, they got land in Manaʻo.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with. Yeah, they got their land. All they had to do was farm it for 25 years and they get it in fee after. Yeah. But those people in Manaʻo, the farm lots, came from Halava.
That's where I was.
People out here waiting for going to the shelters. They never come. They never show.
The guys, this house, this whatever kind of Waianae Comprehensive Center, this is other places. They say they can show you in one shelter. I don't like going shelter and get rules. Why I gotta go someplace with get rules? I keep this whole area from here to the corner, or a little bit more down, all clean. You don't see Opala around the people's place with it, because they know if they don't keep the place clean, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, but on top of that, you get a bunch of children, yeah. And even growing up too, they still, I mean, you go into this shelter and they still got to get acclimated to what, the rules and structures that needs to be followed. And most of them, most of these kids, the only rules they had was the rules their parents set forth on them. And now they're going to have all this structured program, structured lifestyle, structured environment they got to live in.
What you folks think about all that rules and structures as Hawaiians?
What I think that's bullshit. That's Haole rules, the way how you gotta, the structure they get. You gotta be in by this time, else you can't come in. Why are they letting us go stay there? There shouldn't be no time limit when you come in. As long as you come in, not stones or strong or high on drugs or selling drugs, hey, that's fine. You know, because they're the ones offering us that. You know, offer us rules where we cannot go out and go see our family. And then just so happened we had a party, and the party, you like listen to the music. Never see your family long time. As long as you do not go back on that facility loaded or drunk to where you cannot. I mean, guys go on there and drinking, but as long as they can handle what they not going there and cause trouble.
That's not what you see at the islands of this shelter over here. I thought I was visiting Oahu all over again. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because when you go in there, the first thing you do, what you gotta do before you go in, you gotta show ID. Second, you gotta pass the security guard. Third, you gotta go report into the office, say this is who you're going to see.
And I wonder how much of people know Daryl Vincent. Yeah, he was an ex-addict, straight from Waikiki. He was strung out on crack, but he found out, he found his calling when he went to Habilitat. That's why he followed the same rules and structures that Habilitat follows. He acclimates that to his shelters that he runs. The same rules, regulations, the same whole format and program. The same thing he was taught by Vinnie Moreno.
I was there too when it first opened Habilitat. In the 70s, when it first opened, it was up in Kaneohe. Then it came down to the Kaneohe, the house. I mean, because you're going in there to better yourself, right? That was okay, because you needed help. But this, I mean, we do need the help to get off the street, better ourselves in life. Maybe your keikis that you're bringing up that's with you.
Want to go to college?
Yeah. Well, cannot with the kind of rules they set once when you enter the shelter. Now they're talking about they're gonna open one place down Kapole, or shelter tent place. It'll be just like how was La Park. Kids gonna be running wild all over the place, but that's up to the parents to settle them down and follow their rules, not the way how the rules is. I mean, if you get drugs around, then I can see that's wrong. Because the kids,
what I always say about drugs, and everybody tell me when they start to question me, well, for me to judge, you know, the situation as being a drug area. Well, I turn around and tell them, you know, there's more drugs on the Mackay side of Farrington Highway. Okay, there's more drugs. I mean, what are we going to do after we swept the whole coastline? Are we going to go after the people on the Mackay side? I mean, on the Mauka side of Farrington Highway? You know, it's a whole brand new game, level game. Are you really ready to play that game?
Once you sweep one area, they just go congregate somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen right now.
See,
most of the people right now, they're leaving right now, and they're going back down the coast towards the townway, and they're settling in here and there. If you look, they're settling here and there all over the place, and hopefully, maybe they can stay there a year or two before somebody complains, or not a tourist, or not a bunch of tourists take pictures and sends them into the governor's office, and say shit can go on.
Yeah.
Until somebody, till this, the government finally realize, okay, this is what we do. We have them stay on this side. This say use this as an example. Stay on this side, and let them, you know, not police, but make sure that the drug activity is not there. But which we're not going to drug you. It's up to you. If you want that, it's up to you. But there's going to be somebody, like any place you live, somebody going to call, neighborhood watch going to call. Got rid of them. And they're going to push them hard to where,
push them right back into
I don't know.
the mainstream.
Yeah, I tired with you all this. I've been through so many sweeps,
Yeah.
and
Everybody
I
was
just sick of it already.
thing.
They come to over here, and plus the cops that do have now, they got that attitude problem.
Yeah.
And they're the worst one.
Yeah.
You know that? I have brothers. He's retired after 34 years. He got sick of the cross. Bust somebody, put him in your pocket, then next thing you know, the person in bust, stay in jail, come back out. Evidence that they took from him. No evidence, where the evidence?
Yeah.
The guy should beat his crime. There's no more evidence. Where is it? In the guy's pocket?
But I tell you what, in these bushes right now, I tell you, anybody can park their car in these bushes and guarantee their car not going to get touched for a simple reason. Nobody in these bushes that get blamed for somebody else's doing. So even if something does get stolen from somebody's car, I can guarantee you that before that person come out of the water, this stuff will get returned right back from them by the person who took them.
Yeah.
So,
It's a pretty tight community over here. I mean, everybody kind of like watches out for each other.
We even watch people's
Like
car
a
come in
village.
here.
Yeah.
But
Like
nobody
the
like that
old
kind of
days.
heat inside, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up with on a kauhali on the beach. You know, I grew up all my life. You know, was always kauhali, and the thing was always open.
Yes.
And anybody wanted to sleep, they can go inside and sleep or eat. Everybody put out food. And everybody eat. You know, even if
Everybody
it's
watching each other's
right,
children.
one can't stand for 15 kids.
Yeah,
You know, you
yeah.
just stretch them with lots of cabbage. You
Right.
know?
I think me and you about the same age. I just made 56. All my life, when I was on Lady Cape, you go any beach, you know no such thing as fucking permit to go camping.
Yeah, we
Camp
never
any
had
place.
permit.
You could go to any beach and stay there as long as you like.
That's right.
But everybody that come along, you don't see no Obama
Yeah.
any place. It's like, I'm not blaming the generations or the way how the parents treat their kids or raise them. It's all about, I mean, common sense. You're not you're living right here, right? You're not gonna throw your cup when you play it over there, expect it to get picked up. I mean, throw them in the right place, in the rubbish can. But like I've been through this shit so many times. Even down Manaʻo side too. Even down Mokolea I used to stay. Down the beach park over there.
With
Where
Marie
the whole-
Beltran.
Where the whole place was full to
Yeah,
the max.
with Mount Healy.
Almost all the way to the point. That this
It's sad.
I don't know where everybody's going.
Yeah.
In this campsite alone from here all the way down to the beginning, it's over about 200. Give or
200.
take a little bit past 10 or 20 more, or give or take 20 less.
I remember when they did this down Punaloo.
Yeah. Honolulu.
Yeah, when you were staying down that time, like Haula Beach Park,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all down there, all on that, whatever way they could get a beach access to
Mr.
get to.
Kanaka Ole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our bush, the list
And
goes on.
the bush area where the beach is like it's not even a really known beach that people go to. I mean,
With the bushes. The
Yeah.
bushes was our home.
yeah.
Home outside of our parents' home.
The reason why when Habush came up, when everybody started going over there, that's when they started taking everybody out from the point. Tracks, I mean, pretty soon, you watch, pretty soon everybody gonna start going back to Habush again.
Yeah.
That's where some guys went. They went back there and try to see what's gonna happen. I mean, because now they get the park closed certain time, but then if you're fishing, you can. So you know what you do? Put up your tent, keep the pole out 24 hours,
Yeah, I know.
and they cannot do shit. But
I never
they don't catch on. They're here every day. They must live here.
Put bait on it.
I can ask you for something. Okay, so I seen just looking around at this place, right? And then from what you're telling me down that way too, sounds like you know, there's a real effort to take care of the place, to malama and
This man
to
right here, if it wasn't for him doing all of this, you see how nice the place. There's walkways going down.
Yeah.
I mean, this man right here and another
I want
gentleman.
to honor him. Can you say his name?
Gerald.
His name?
Yeah.
Gerald.
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 Yeah, with a G.
I think it's the ball.
For me, he's like my gardener. Like, you know.
He's a very nice.
I mean, not just
he's a very
gardener,
nice,
like, you know,
man
gardener, but gardener from up above, from Keaʻau, you know, talk to him.
And every
then
time he
will make-
moves the rock,
Yeah,
he's blessed.
he blessed. Yeah,
thanks
that's
the
what I
ocean.
mean, that way.
So that
Just like how Mr. Kanaka Ole used to talk to us. Yeah.
And he moved every rock that you see.
by hand.
By hand.
By hand.
wow.
You see all these.
With the spirit of our ancestors, just like Miss William.
I mean, that's
He's almost-
amazing.
He's Hawaiian. I think he's half Hawaiian, a little more than half Hawaiian.
Yeah.
He's a good man. And he's been here
For years.
more than 10 years.
Yeah,
He's been here for a
long
long
And now
time.
he has to leave.
Everybody that passes by here, the ones that pass the food, he don't even have to be home. He's got a little thing there. They know. They just
Yeah, and when people come here, he watches out for like loud noises or like any bad activities. Like the community just watches out for each other, you know. It's like if get too much chaos going on with the young kids or whatever, it's like, you know, they try to talk to the kids and say, you know, just stop what you're doing. And you know, the kids go mostly all the time, and it's like, you know, down here it's just beautiful, you know. I don't know, really beautiful. It's very sad for me to see them close it down. Because there's a lot of good people,
You know what
nobody
you're gonna do,
bothers. Very sad.
They're talking about tearing down this school.
I know.
Talk about tearing this
That
down.
is sad.
Yeah.
Because
All this
we
that he-
put our
that the-
money in together.
Yeah.
All this stuff that you folks built.
You know what, friend, nobody even asked Joe for not one penny. I mean, he didn't ask anybody for nothing to do all of this. He did it all by himself. All by himself.
Together.
And some other
Sometimes we
hands.
drop off wood.
Yeah. And the community. The community.
Where he taking the life
Yeah.
by himself with him and with his own money.
Because people would come here after work,
The city county
just
don't have
kick
to,
back,
or
and
even
this is a
think
place
to
of
do that.
safety.